It's that time of the month again where we are going to discuss some of the best credit card sign-up bonuses, and that's because getting the welcome bonus on new credit cards is going to be the quickest and easiest way to accumulate a bunch of credit card points. So in this video, I'm going to discuss the top 8 best credit card sign-up bonuses for December 2022. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Also, before I get into my list, just to set the stage of what to expect, I'll basically go over all of the relevant details pertaining to each of the welcome bonuses, but then I'll also go over some of the long-term value that you can get from each of these credit cards as well. Okay, so the first card on my list for the best credit card sign-up bonuses in December 2022 is going to be the Hilton Aspire card. The Hilton Aspire card is the high-tier card within the Hilton ecosystem, and it has an annual fee of $450. The welcome bonus on this credit card is going to be to receive 150,000 Hilton Honors points when you spend $4,000 or more in the first 3 months. At first glance, this is going to look like an incredibly high welcome bonus, but you also need to take into consideration that Hilton points have a value of 0.6 cents per point. So with that 0.6 cent per point valuation, the 150,000 Hilton points would give you a value of $900. Since the spend requirement is $4,000 and the amount of value that you can get from the welcome bonus is $900, this would represent a return on spend of 22%. And then since the annual fee on this card is $450 and the value that you can get from the welcome bonus again is $900, this would mean that you could cancel out the annual fee that you need to pay on this card during the first 2 years of having the card. And then in terms of some of the long-term value on the Hilton Aspire card, well, there are a ton of benefits that can easily get you more than $450 in value every single year. For instance, you get a $250 Hilton Resort credit and then a $250 airline fee credit. So if you can get the maximum value from those credits, which I think a lot of people will, then those credits alone would give you more value than the $450 fee on this card every single year. But then in addition to that, you also get some other valuable benefits on the Hilton Aspire card, such as automatic Hilton Diamond status, and then a free net certificate on your card member anniversary every single year. So overall, not only does the Hilton Aspire card have a super solid welcome bonus, but it also has some key valuable characteristics that are going to make it a great option to have in your wallet long term. The next credit card on my list for the best welcome bonuses in December 2022 is going to be the Citi Premier card. The Citi Premier card is considered a mid-tier credit card and it has an annual fee of $95. The Citi Premier card currently has an elevated welcome bonus in which you'll be able to receive 80,000 points if you were able to spend $4,000 or more in the first 3 months. At the very minimum, if you were able to book travel through the Citi travel portal, then you can get a redemption value of 1 cent per point for your Citi points, which would make those 80,000 points to give you a value of $800. But if you were able to be really strategic with your Citi points and transfer out your Citi points to Citi's travel partners, then you could get a redemption value of at least 2 cents per point, which would make those 80,000 points give you a value of $1,600. So since the spend requirement is $4,000 and the amount of value that you were able to get from the welcome bonus is $1,600, that would give you a super high return on spend of 40%. And then since the Citi Premier card only has an annual fee of $95, and then if you're able to be really strategic with your points, you can get a value of $1,600. You could cancel out the annual fee that you need to pay on this card during the first 16 years of having the card. In terms of the long-term value on this card, the Citi Premier card has some elevated multipliers for some really common spending categories. So you'll get 3x back on dining, grocery stores, gas stations, flights, and hotels. So right now is a great opportunity to get the Citi Premier with that elevated welcome bonus, but then this card can also be a daily driver for you long term with those elevated multipliers. The third card on my list for the best welcome bonuses in December 2022 is going to be the American Express Platinum. The AMEX Platinum is one of the most expensive credit cards out there as it has an annual fee of $695. The current public welcome bonus on the American Express Platinum is going to be to receive 80,000 points if you were able to spend $6,000 in the first 6 months. Just like on the Citi Premier, if you were able to redeem your Amex points for travel in the American Express travel portal, then you can get a value of 1 cent per point for your American Express points, which would make those 80,000 points and give you a value of $800. But if you were able to take this further and transfer out your Amex points to American Express travel partners, then you can get a redemption value of 2 cents per point, which would mean that this welcome bonus would have a value of $1,600. Since the spend requirement on this welcome bonus is $6,000, and you're able to potentially get $1,600 in value, this would represent a return on spend for the Amex Platinum of 26%. And then since the annual fee on the Amex Platinum is $695, and you're able to potentially get $1,600 in value from this welcome bonus, then the value that you get from the welcome bonus could cancel out the annual fee that you need to pay on this card during the first 2 years of having the card. In terms of the long-term value on the AMEX Platinum, this card does have a really high annual fee of $695, so you're going to reasonably expect that with that, you're going to get a lot of benefits. Luckily, the AMEX Platinum does come with a ton of benefits, like over $1,500 in statement credits. That includes some really valuable credits, such as an airline fee credit, a digital entertainment credit, an Uber credit, and more. And then you will also get some intangible premium travel benefits, such as lounge access and elite level statuses. So overall, you really can't go wrong with the AMEX Platinum, as it's arguably the best luxury travel card that you can possibly get. This is a really good transition because the next card on my list for the best welcome bonuses in December 2022 is going to be the American Express Business Platinum Card. Business credit cards are a great idea for being able to separate your business and personal expenses and also providing some business-specific perks, and the American Express Business Card is one of the best options. The welcome bonus on the American Express Business Platinum Card is going to be to receive 150,000 American Express points if you're able to spend $15,000 or more in the first 3 months. If you were able to transfer out those Amex points to American Express's travel partners, then you could get a redemption value of 2 cents per point, which would give you a super high value of $3,000 from this welcome bonus. But a lot of business cards do have significantly higher spend requirements, and the American Express Business Platinum Card does have a really high spend requirement of $15,000. So since the Amex Business Platinum has a spend requirement of $15,000, and you're able to potentially get $3,000 in value, this would represent a return on spend of 20%. And then since the annual fee on the Amex Business Platinum is $695, but you're able to potentially get $3,000 in value from the welcome bonus, the value that you get from the welcome bonus could cancel out the annual fee that you need to pay on this card during the first 4 years of having the card. In terms of the long-term value on the Amex Business Platinum, you'll get a lot of business-specific credits, so you'll get a Dell Technologies credit, an Indeed credit, an Adobe credit, and a wireless telephone credit. And then you'll also get some luxury travel benefits such as lounge access, an airline fee credit, and bonuses if you fly first or business class. Overall, if you're looking for a business credit card that is going to provide you with a lot of business-specific benefits, but also some luxury travel benefits, then the Amex Business Platinum is a great option. Also, really quick, before I continue, if you've been enjoying this video, then do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe down below, as it helps support the channel and I would really appreciate it. Okay, so the 5th and 6th credit cards on my list for the best welcome bonuses in December 2022 are going to be the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Both the Freedom Flex and the Freedom Unlimited do not have annual fees, and then they both have the same welcome bonus of receiving 20,000 Chase points and 5% back on grocery stores if you were able to spend $500 or more in the first 3 months of having the card. Since the spend requirement for this welcome bonus is only $500, even if you valued those 20,000 Chase points conservatively at $200, this would still represent a return on spend of 40%. But then those 20,000 Chase points are not all that you get, because you also get 5% back on grocery stores during your first year, which is a really common spending category, so that is going to be really valuable for a lot of people. Really, in my opinion, there are no other no annual fee credit cards that have welcome bonuses that even come close to how good the welcome bonus is for the Chase Freedom Flex and Chase Freedom Unlimited. But then both of these cards do have some long-term value as well, as for instance, both cards will get elevated multipliers of 5x back on travel booked through the Chase portal, 3x back on dining, and 3x back on drugstores. And then on the Chase Freedom Flex, you'll get 5x back on rotating quarterly categories, and on the Chase Freedom Unlimited, you'll get 1.5x back on everything. So the Chase Freedom Flex and Chase Freedom Unlimited are simply two credit cards that I recommend to a lot of people, especially when they are first starting out, because in my opinion, these are just the best overall no annual fee credit cards. The next credit card on my list for the best sign-up bonuses in December 2022 is basically the business version of the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which is going to be the Chase Ink Unlimited. Just like the Freedom Unlimited, the Chase Ink Unlimited does not have an annual fee, but then some reasons that people might decide to get the Chase Ink Unlimited is if you're in the market for a business credit card and you want to do a better job of separating your personal and business expenses. Plus, the Chase Ink Unlimited has a much higher point welcome bonus offer. Speaking on that welcome bonus, the Chase Ink Unlimited is currently offering a super high welcome bonus of receiving 90,000 points if you're able to spend $6,000 or more in the first 3 months. You could get even more value, but for simplicity's sake, I'm going to say that you redeem those points for cash back, so you get 1 cent per point in redemption value from those 90,000 points, which should give this welcome bonus a value of $900. Since the spend requirement is $6,000, and the value that you were able to get from the welcome bonus is $900, the Chase Ink Unlimited would give you a return on spend of 15%. In terms of the long-term value, just like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the main value characteristic that you get on the Chase Ink Unlimited is that you'll get 1.5x back on every purchase that you make. Overall, the Chase Ink Unlimited is a great starter business credit card, and right now is a great time to get the card because of the high welcome bonus. Finally, the 8th and final credit card on my list for the best sign-up bonuses in December 2022 is going to be another business credit card, which is going to be the Hilton Honors Business Card. The Hilton Honors Business Card has an annual fee of $95, and then this card is offering a limited time sign-up bonus that is only available until later this month. And that welcome bonus is going to be to receive 130,000 Hilton points if you're able to spend $5,000 or more in the first 3 months. Plus, you'll be able to receive a free night certificate if you're able to spend $10,000 in the first 6 months. To break down this welcome bonus a bit further, Hilton points typically have a value of about 0.6 cents per point, which would mean that those 130,000 Hilton points would give you a value of $780. So since the annual fee on this card is $95 and the value that you're able to get from the welcome bonus is $780, the value that you get from the welcome bonus can cancel out the fee that you need to pay on this card for at least the first 7 years of having the card. And then since the spend requirement is $5,000 and the value that you're able to get from the welcome bonus is $780, this would represent a return on spend of 16%. But then right now, you'll also have the opportunity to earn a free night certificate, which is super valuable because the free night certificates with Hilton are completely uncapped, which means you can use that free night certificate to even stay at some really luxurious resorts. In terms of the long-term value on the Hilton Honors Business Credit Card, this card is going to give you a lot of similar benefits to the Hilton Surpass card, so you'll get things like automatic Hilton Gold status and a Priority Pass Select membership. Then you'll also get some pretty high multipliers for Hilton-specific purchases, but also some other travel categories, such as gas stations, restaurants, flights, and car rentals. So overall, the Hilton Honors Business Card is another example of a really solid, low-cost business credit card that is especially going to be beneficial for people who maybe stay at Hiltons for business travel. But yeah, that is going to wrap up my list for the top 8 best credit card sign-up bonuses for December 2022. All of these cards have really solid welcome bonuses, but then they all have long-term characteristics that are going to make them valuable to hold in your wallets long-term. And a lot of the points that I've been able to earn has been capitalizing on being able to get high welcome bonuses. So if you enjoyed this video, then I think you'll enjoy this next video, which will talk about how I've been able to earn over 500,000 credit card points at age 22. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.